How's it going, guys? Today we're looking at the LEGO Marvel Spider-Man set number 76173. This is the Spider-Man and Ghost Rider vs. Carnage set with 212 pieces. On the front of the box, you'll see Carnage over on the left, Spider-Man with arm printing over on the right, flying above the Ghost Rider in his car. This is the Robbie Reyes version of Ghost Rider. He was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if you don't know him from the comics. And instead of a motorcycle, he does drive a muscle car. I am very excited about this set. He is my favorite version of Ghost Rider. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, and this is the best looking minifig that we've gotten yet. And behind Venom, Carnage is my favorite symbiote, so I have been very, very excited to get this set. On the top of the box, as usual, you'll get a scale minifig. This time it is Ghost Rider. On the back of the box, you'll see Ghost Rider hopping over the trunk of the car, which is just spitting flames everywhere. It looks fantastic. You'll see Spider-Man shooting a web at Carnage, who seems to be fleeing. And you'll see the car on the bottom with a play feature where the engine, you can shoot fire out of it. Pretty cool. I am very excited to get this thing built and reviewed, so let's do that. Starting, of course, with the figures. Wow. I am a big fan of the figure selection and execution of the figures in this set. The Spider-Man finally does have arm printing. The Carnage looks fantastic, especially with those really long extended tendrils, which, of course, if you know Carnage, are nice and sharp. And the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider just looks fantastic. The headpiece with the attached fire is really good looking, and yeah, really, really good figures. I can't say much about them that isn't good. You'll see that Spider-Man has the typical web design on the back of his head, along with, mentioning it again because I love it, the arm printing and the back print all look really nice. Carnage is looking really good as well from the back with the kind of tendrily, veiny looking design on the back of his head. Even though that this backplate is in the way, that print design kind of goes back down onto the backplate. It's not much to look at, but if you don't feel like having the tendrils on, you're not going to have a bad looking figure. It's still got nice details on the back. And of course, Ghost Rider here does have a back print for the back of his jacket. Alright, now that we're all set with the figures, let's get to the car. For a $20 set, this Ghost Rider car is looking really nice. The build itself is really enjoyable. I think it's a very sturdy build, and for, like I said, for that price point, they did a really good job making it detailed and pretty intimidating. The engine block on front has stud shooters with orange studs up front to kind of make it look like it's flaming, as Ghost Rider does. And if you feel like it, you can push these and send those flying. As you can see, the tires in the front and back are different sizes, so it does have a bit of a stance to it. It's kind of leaning forward and looks really intimidating. The one thing I'll say, from pretty much every angle, this car looks good. I'm a little thrown off by the front on. The windshield kind of interior, like actually seating area, cockpit, whatever you want to call it. I feel like it's a bit squished, a little scrawny looking, but I still think it looks pretty good. Obviously down here you have the headlights underneath as well as the grille, and on the back you have some nice taillights. Overall, I'm a huge fan of the car. I don't think they could have done a much better job for 20 bucks, especially considering they also provided us with 3 really nice minifigs. But they even went further, and you can convert this car to a full Ghost Rider mode and put in a bunch of fire. So I'm gonna go back to the instructions and swap out some pieces, and I'll show you that in just a second. Now that we got the new fire pieces put on, there is definitely no doubt that this is Ghost Rider's car. You'll know it a mile away, and I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really nice with the build itself. I think it makes it look nice and intimidating, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like completely covered in fire. It's just the right amount. I think it's like coming out of the exhaust and coming out from behind the tires. And I think they did a really nice job with it. Overall, for $20, I don't think you can get a better deal for a Marvel set right now. You get 3 really iconic characters, all with really nice designs and executions, and you get a really nice build for Ghost Rider there. Or if you take the fire off, you get a pretty cool looking muscle car. Yeah, for 20 bucks, if you're a Marvel fan, I cannot recommend this set enough. I think they killed it, they knocked it out of the park. And if you're a fan of any of these 3 characters, I think this set is a must-have for you. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment about anything you have to say, whether it be positive or negative, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Later.